The Lord is elevating you in this season. You are being promoted and you will not be put to shame. So I heard as I was cleaning up my room, you're coming out of Lodabar. You're leaving Lodabar and you're going to the king's table. And I was like, okay. All right, Holy Spirit, okay. And the Lord was like, go back and read the chapter. I think it's in 2 Samuel. I can't remember exactly what chapter and verse, but it was about how, David wanted to go back and show kindness to the house of Saul, after Saul and Jonathan died. And he was looking for any relatives for the house of Saul. And it was Jonathan's son. Now, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I know it starts with an M, and we're just going to call him M. So now David is king. He's in a kingship position. Here we are. To Jonathan's son, I don't know how to pronounce his name. We're going to call little dude M. I'm going to put his name somewhere on the screen, but we're going to call him M because it's hard to pronounce. So, his servant was like, yeah, it's still Jonathan's son, M, and, he living in Lodabar. So, cool. They was like, okay, well, boom, bring him out, so I could show kindness to him for the covenant that I had previously with Jonathan. A little backstory about M. He's injured in his legs because his nurse fleeing away to save him from the battle between the Philistines and Saul and Jonathan. She fall on him and she injured his leg, so he's almost kind of paralytic. That's the backstory about him, and he's living in Lodabar. So Lodabar in Hebrew means a dry, parched land. It means nothing, and I had it all wrote down in my Bible because I already knew what it meant. But I like how I read my Bible. I like to know every little detail. I love details. I want to know what it means, what the context. I want to know everything. So I was like, okay, this time around, something just look up what his name means. Look up what his name means. And M means shame, from the mouth of shame, or exterminator of shame. So King David tells M, you're going to sit at my table and you're going to eat with me. So M was like, what do you want with a dead dog like me? What do you want with me? And, King David was like, man, you going to eat at my table. You're going to be at my table. Here, you have a place at my table for the covenant that I had with your daddy. Okay, I hear you, Holy Spirit. You're saying, you're bringing me out of shame. Okay, I get it. Out of disgrace, shame. There's no more shame. We're no longer in a dry, deserted land. Okay, you're elevating me. I see it now. Promotion. You're saying promotion. Then he gone to tell me Psalms 23, I'm setting you at a table in the presence of your enemies, and they're gonna watch you eat. I get it. I hear you, Holy Spirit. But then as it goes on, a couple days go by, I noticed my dreams, and I've been seeing where it's been a lot of witchcraft attacks, a lot of everything that has been happening. And the Lord gave me insight and revelation today while I was in my prayer closet praying about it and rebuking certain attacks. And I noticed, okay, this word is not just for me, but I really feel this is a time and season for a lot of God's children. Attacks that I've been seeing in the spirit has been how you may have dreams of you being naked, which also symbolizes shame and disgrace. You may have dreams of seeing old things, old people, old classmates, and just backwardness of old things. You're back in formal schools. Maybe you're not in high school no more. Maybe you're not in middle school no more, but you're dreaming of those things. Old clothes you used to wear and stuff like that represents the spirit of backwardness. And what really got me was I saw turtles in my dream, and turtles are a symbolization of delay, backwardness. But as I'm praying and I'm rebuking all of these attacks, the Lord gave me an analogy of Mario Kart. The analogy he gave me was, as you play in Mario Kart, how if your opponent want to stop you, they'll throw turtle shells. And, again, it was turtle shells, spirit of delay. I hear you, Holy Spirit. But what really got me is I saw an image of the wicked king Browser. I think that's how you say his name, Browser. He's a wicked king that is the opponent of Mario, and he takes Princess Peach into captivity because he loves her, he madly loves her, and he kidnaps her. Lord, really was getting at is like he's a turtle, which represents the spirit of light. But if you ever played Mario Kart, browser level is like the last level. But catch this, because browser, I looked up like his characteristics and like his like definition and like his purpose in the game. He dibbles in black magic, like he's a sorcerer. If you ever go read what browser is, he is a sorcerer. He dibbles in like black magic and stuff like that. Like I was like, oh my gosh, and that is what the attacks that these witches, wizards, and warlocks have been doing. And it's witchcraft attacks, it's manipulation, because the Lord has not pronounced you cursed, but he has pronounced you blessed. It kind of gives Balak and Balaam. It kind of gives that. Browser is like the last level in Mario Kart. So I really honestly truly believe this is what the Lord is saying, that you will not be put to shame. You will not be held up anymore. You are being promoted, and this is why these attacks are happening, is because you are being promoted to the king's table. You are elevated in this season. So they are trying to do black magic, they're trying to do witchcraft, juju, hoodoo, voodoo, whatever. It's all different types of witchcraft, but all of it just goes in the category of witchcraft, of what they're trying to do right now, because you are moving forward. The attacks are the announcement of the breakthrough. You're coming out of Lodabar. You're no longer in a dry, parched land. Your name is no longer shame anymore, but for such a time as this, you are going to be crowned as king or queen, or you're going to be at your own table, seated at the king's table, who is the direct descendant of David, the son of David. Hello, Jesus Christ. You're going to be at the king's table eating good with Jesus in this season. And this is why they keep trying to throw arrows of backwardness, stagnancy, delay, or shame. The reason why they do nakedness dreams is because nakedness represents to put you to shame, but you're going to have favor. And if you have a spirit of favor over your life, the Lord's favor over your life, they don't want you to be seen. They don't want you to be seen. They don't want you to be presented. And you're being presented in this hour. You're being promoted in this hour. You are being elevated in front of many. The word says, those who put their hope in the Lord would not be put to shame. You're coming out of Lodabar. You're not being put to shame. Your name is changing. Your season is changing. And that is why they keep attacking. If they cannot stop you, they would try to delay you. But it would not be delayed, nor will it be denied. So keep believing, keep pushing, and keep having faith. You will not be put to shame. God bless.